Hey. This is Dana Martin. Told you I would be coming on live each day on IGTV just to talk about some ways that you can get some money for college, especially during these summer months, which seem to drag a little bit, and people really don't think too much about how to get money for college or really think about school too much in the summertime. But I want to encourage you, the parent, and you, the student, that you can find some college money. So today's topic is summer scholarships. There are scholarships out there, and I know that's something that you hear a lot, but one thing that a lot of people don't know is that there are many scholarships that have deadlines during the summer that you can work on while you're not in school. So before I go through a list of different scholarships that are available this summer, I'm going to go over 5 tips for parents and students to earn scholarships this summer. They're quick tips, and they're things that I like to encourage my students to do, encourage my parents to do, just because they work. So the first thing, when thinking about applying to scholarships, a lot of people want to get the really big amounts, a $20,000 scholarship, a $50,000 scholarships. But if you apply to the smaller scholarships, they really do add up. So a lot of people don't want to apply for a $500 scholarship or a $100 scholarship because they don't think that that will make a difference. But if you have 5 different small scholarships, they really can add up to a big amount. So I don't want you guys to ignore the smaller amount scholarships. I really want you to apply to everything that comes across your plate, including those ones that are smaller. Number 2, scholarships with essays. A lot of people shy away from scholarships that require them to do a little bit of work. And one thing I will always say is that the more work you put into something, the more likely it is that you can have a better chance of actually earning that scholarship. Scholarships that don't require an essay or a resume or you to put in any work, many people will apply to those because a lot of people just don't want to put in work. More scholarships are requiring students and parents to do essays or to give them a little bit more about themselves because they really want to be thoughtful in who they choose to give their money to. Also, essays demonstrate whether or not you are college ready because college is school. And for whatever reason, a lot of people are getting away from the fact that college is school and you are going to prove yourself and pass classes and get good grades. And when you put a thoughtful essay together and submit it to a scholarship organization, they will think that you are a serious applicant and serious about your college education. So scholarships that require essays are great ones to apply to. Also, less competition because a lot of people are going for those scholarships that don't require things like essays. So many students aren't doing scholarships that require essays. So you have a little bit less competition. My third tip is applying for scholarships that are local. So if you are in the Philadelphia area, which I am, or in a municipality anywhere around the country, you should be looking for scholarships that are in either your city, your town, your borough, your state, your region, things that are closer to home. You have a much better chance of getting a scholarship if it is a local scholarship because you have less competition and you have a much better chance of getting something that is closer to home. Number 4, parents can help as well. I love it when parents want to help their kids with scholarships and they find scholarships and they send kids scholarship applications. One thing I do want to encourage though is for parents to actually get into the scholarship game. Start to do the demographic information on the scholarship applications. Maybe not write the essay because I don't think that you should do that for your child. But if you can start the application for them, or you can lead them to where there's a large database of scholarships and start to sort them for your child. The fact of the matter is, us as parents are going to be the ones footing the bill. And senior year can be very, very stressful for our children with them in activities, in classes, doing lots of different things. So if we can help with the scholarship applications, just putting them together and organizing them, that can be a great help for our students. And then lastly, it's never too late. I know everyone says start early. The earlier you start, the better. That's true. But the fact of the matter is, a lot of people don't really start thinking about planning for college or paying for college until senior year in high school, and that's okay. It's never too late to start as long as you do start. So what I want you to do is look at your finances, look at your situation, and start to apply for scholarships as soon as possible. So those are my 5 tips. Smaller amounts, in scholarships. Number 1, do add up. Number 2, apply to scholarships with essays. Number 3, apply to scholarships that are local to you. Number 4, parents should be helping out in this process. And number 5, it's never too late. So now on to a couple of scholarships that I've found. I have found 8 different ones in 2 different databases that are great for summer scholarships, and all of them have deadlines between now and August 31st. So you can say you don't have to wait too long. You can't say, oh, this scholarship isn't due until the very, future. You can actually do them now. So the first one I have is a scholarship that is offered through my website, which is danamartincollege.com. That is the Creatively Closing the Gap scholarship. And all of these scholarships I might mention are listed on my website. So I am going to give you a lot of websites and a lot of information, but I am also going to, and I'm going to try and turn the camera around, which I don't know how to do. So we're just going to turn it around this way. If you can see it, it's a little backwards, but danamartincollege.com is where every single one of these scholarships is listed that I'm going to give you. So the very first one is the Creatively Closing the Gap scholarship. It's a $500 scholarship that you can apply to by August 10th. The QuitDay.org scholarship is a $2,000 scholarship that students can apply to by the end of August. The Jam Paper scholarship. That scholarship is for students that are interested in being a teacher, and it's a $500 scholarship, and the deadline is actually this Friday. The Destination College scholarship, that's a $5,000 scholarship. Deadline is July 14th, which is this Saturday. Zen Summer scholarship, the deadline is August 31st, and it's a $500 scholarship. JLVcollegecounseling.com. I love that website. I love their Instagram page because they are full of resources, and every single week they send a list of 50 to 100 different scholarships with deadlines that are upcoming, and they're all different, and it's just a great website. Community College of Philadelphia has a 50th anniversary Promise Scholarship where basically you go for free for your first 2 years or your 2 years at community college. So check them out. The School District of Philadelphia also has a tremendous database, a sortable database of scholarships, which I love. You can sort it by interest or sort it by deadlines, which I find very helpful. Body Detail Scholarship, which is a $1,000 scholarship. And this is for our students that are interested in any type of cosmetology or any type of beauty trade. It's a $1,000 scholarship for that in the beauty industry. You have to be in a bachelor's degree granting program, though, not a trade school. And then lastly, the WOOC CEO LGBT Gay Annual Scholarship. It's a $3,000 scholarship, and the deadline is July 31st. So with all these scholarships, it's 10 scholarships with summer deadlines. You can find them all at danamartincollege.com. Links to them all, criteria for them all, amounts for them all, deadlines for them all. So again, I gave you 5 tips on how to get scholarships, and then I also just gave you 10 scholarship resources. Head over to danamartincollege.com to apply to every single one of them. I tell my students, apply to everything that you see. You never know if you're going to get it, but you definitely won't get it if you don't apply. Signing off. Take care.